Sean, back up lah, Sean. Wow, you look back in this wolf. I better be slimmer than this lah. So what's up guys, welcome back to the reaction series, and this is in conjunction to our long past 70,000 subs video. Just some updates, been very busy moving from one place to another. We moved from a landed to an apartment right now. We will explain that later. Then we also have a new Prime Minister. Again, thank you very much for supporting the channel, right? Without you guys, I think I will still be doing my own thing, but need to do it as a side gig without getting paid. But anyway, today we will look back because one of the comments that actually suggested me to redo, hey, maybe this will put you back to react to your very own video, and I think it's cool. This was 5 years ago, as we mentioned. Like, whew. The cool thing when I started is to just document buildings. But now if you look at it, I still remember vividly, this is Block A of Tropicana Gardens, before the mall was ready, and before Kota Damansara was that hot. People still laugh at Tropicana. So now A, B, C, D, E already, and it's as packed as crazy right now. The font was the first font I was using that's all, because I edit everything in Photoshop. I didn't know the existence of Premiere Pro. Yeah, I did Photoshop until episode 80 something, using timeline only. Until I came here. Yeah. So yeah. And I didn't know what was licensing for songs. And this was done like I didn't know how to intro. I didn't know everything. I just shoot, hey, just make a video. And the intention of it, I need to actually call in a favor for the agent to let me see. So this was something that I was telling my fellow agents back in the previous agency. Hey, you guys should do this kind of thing. No one is doing it. Like, I want to see the property, right? Why must I be physically there? So everyone was just like teasing, hey Sean, you know it's not going to happen lah. Hey, wait. I do lor. So easy, you try and do and see. So I do lor. 5 years. So we are actually a quarter from my goal. The goal is 1,000, right? And the very cool thing is, after 250 episodes, it felt like nothing. There are still a lot of buildings, right? A lot of requests. Hey Sean, can you check this out? Can you check this out? Never ending one. But the first thing when a lot of people hear that goal, Malaysia got so many buildings, man. Actually a lot. So this was shot in iPhone 6. I didn't have any other gears. It was, the mic was from the phone. And again, I didn't know how to export out from iPhone. Actually, the first video took like 2 weeks, I think, the first video. But 1 week just to export out, because I didn't know how to export. So I YouTubed everything, how to do timeline, how to do subs. So the first learning curve for the first video was the worst, and that was episode 1. So YouTube. What's up guys? This is look at the shaky cam, no you. Project that we are trying to do today. We will be reviewing, and this was a background noise thing. You know, when a lot of people put background music to the speaking, until there was one comment suddenly saying that, why do you need music when you talk? That changed everything. Like, why? I think it's good. So until then, after once all I talk, right, got car noise, water noise, whatsoever, right? People actually appreciate it. As you can see, we are now in the entrance, and so because of the phone, right, the guard don't even notice that I was shooting. He's too small, like that, eh? Look at my arm. Just go in, Sean, just go in. Okay, so that's Vincent. So that's Vincent, one of the initial guys that really helped the channel a lot. Shout out, Vincent. So you can see everything is rather bright. So that time was, I want to express void. but I didn't know how. So the only way to really visualize void was daylight. My God. By the way, from the entrance, you get this amazing view. And this was when I didn't know what was A roll, what was B roll. It's only one line. One tick. And the best thing is there won't be any more future developments that will potentially block your view. That's one of the best parts too. The cuts are just, oh my. This is one of the smaller rooms. This is the 2-room unit. For those who want to start a channel, it's okay, right? Nobody actually cares, right? Both come with attached bathrooms. But the problem is, when visitor comes, they need to come into one of the rooms. That's why everybody like, Kereta Masara, last time you think about Kereta Masara, the church once a boom. So now, easily, right, there got another like 8 projects. But here, I mentioned a point that the good thing about matured development is there's no more land for another tower. So this view becomes certain, and that seems to be one of the main problems for a lot of projects. For example, the one that I just visited on the Friday was La Ville, next to Summit Velocity. This is the building, that's the neighbor. There was a land that was dedicated for a road, but suddenly it got approved as a buildable land, and there was a new project come out. Yeah, so a pointer is when you look into projects to buy, right? Look at empty lands. There's a town planning chart in the DPKL office, right? In the town council office. Right? Anyone can go and get it. Yeah. And that's the first point that I learned back then, is to see where the direction of the town planning is. You actually know your land next to it is what form of land. But that can change because Malaysia boleh, right? Everything can. And sometimes it's a request from the local council also. So let's say the people, the rakyat keep complaining here got congestion, got stuck, right? Then as a developer, I want to develop this new plot of land. Okay, you want to develop, can. Part of the deal for me to give you approval is for you to think of a way to resolve the traffic congestion here. So when you buy township developments, is you are very certain of what's next to you because they already lay out. Last time also it was not laid out until the new Strata Title Act. Yeah, the new revision where they straight away must lay out what is going to be the future phase. If not, last time I built the first phase, everything is future plan. And that's also the premium of why township developers can fetch higher price, because they have a benefit to take care of your welfare. Imagine your terrace house, right? Next to it, I built a sewage treatment plant. During down planning is they will locate all the prime one area, then all the not so prime one area. For example, the low cost housing, the schools, the masjid, the kuil, the temple, all the religious stuff all together in one corner where usually it's just for compliance. Okay, now it's because we reviewed so many different projects already, right? I flew drone almost like everywhere already. So you will see like even Damansara Perdana right now, it used to be a not so prime area, but became prime because no more land already. The prime Damansara all gone already. Crazy stuff's going on at night where you can actually fulfill your commercial needs. And by the time of shooting, right, the Sunway Nexus was suffering. It was really empty. But now it's woof. And if you can see right there, that's all the hustle and bustle of the city, officers, and that's called Mutiara Damansara. Okay, let's check out the next room. And this is before audiences complain about, can we first see the layout plan? You didn't specify the build, you didn't specify how many rooms and all those. So like, I don't know, like because every room looks the same. Moving on to the master bedroom. Again, the same side of the amazing view of Damansara. But what's different is, for couples who are more adventurous in their love life, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Sexy bath. And there's extra surprise spaces for your closets. You see, the toilet was transparent, so you take a shit and people actually. But the good thing is, So the rationale of pointers, right? Because this was meant to send to friends. No. So I think because every weekend I used to see houses until an extent where all my friends keeps calling me, "Sure, I want to see property. Sure, I want to see property." See until I went to the same gallery, right, for like 3 times already. So like, okay, let me make a video, send over. These are the pointers. Just follow the pointers.
Everything is actually American standard.
And I didn't know like American standard was a very high spec. So a lot of audiences also share with me like because of the videos they appreciate brands of toiletries. So you have like those without brand one, then it's because if it's good brand then people will straight away illustrate out. And that's the first thing that you will know when you look at the price range. So like 400,000, you agak know what's the toiletries like.
Quality. And for those who cannot live with Wi-Fi, everything is...
Hey, my old watch! I still have it, that's my very first watch. Of course I'm having it.
So all rooms come with their own air condition units, and the not so good part is the compressor is actually here.
Yeah. Yes, so they sell you the yard space to put your own compressor.
Next to the kitchen unit. So everything is Electrolux finished, which kind of not bad lah. And everything is tip top. So thanks a lot to the partner agents, and we'll move on to another unit. Ciao.
And these were all done during a lunchtime. A lot of agents were like, sure, wait, you come, I want to see all 6 layouts. Then end up like, I don't even know which layout I visited.
Yes, if you guys would like to install your own grill, right? Actually, everything is specified by the management. So on the bright side is all units will look the same.
And I was panting. You can listen in the video. So not fit.
Okay, moving on. This is the studio unit, 1 bedroom unit. So it's 601 square feet, where you can actually put a partition wall.
This layout actually not bad.
You can enjoy the toilet and your bedroom over this space, right? But
the block B is not even ready yet.
to be the potential park that the developers will be increasing, but check out the view. Oh my god.
See the mall? Not even ready yet. Yeah.
Something bad about the project is the opposite units can actually look at you, and you can actually look at the opposite units as well. And there goes the block C and block D in the future. This is block B, Bayberry they call themselves.
So they also follow the naming convention, especially for this developer. So block A, B, C, D, E, so that's why Arnica, Bayberry, Cypress, Dianthus, otherwise. Apparently I was the first one to actually mention this. Yay!
Almost completion. We'll be getting the keys 2 months later, and that will only further...
Yeah, this was the time I still remember very clearly. So many malls already in KL, not enough mall meh? Right? People will want to stay meh? People will come in meh? No.
Now the price is actually going for 1,000 per square feet, and the rental is around 2003 to 2005.
So by the time of shooting this is 1,000 per square feet, and the rental is 2003 to 2005 by the time when I was shooting. Let's look into the price now. Well, not all property increase in price. Okay, so this is when context comes to play. Like there's a property cycle in every 10-15 years. Your entry, let's say your entry, like this was the peak, and I still remember like every year since I do the video or since I enter the industry, right, every year is a bad year, right? But like no one foreseen COVID, no one foreseen because of that they need to adjust the interest rate or whatsoever. Yeah, and I still remember this was because I wanted to see property but I cannot afford to buy anymore. I was having the semi-D in Johor. This is the moment where I was still paying the 12,000 installment every month. That was my effort in trying to scratch that itch.
Okay, show you guys what is actually golf course view of the other side of the building.
And then was the empty land next to the road. Yeah, this one? That was otherwise. So it's a strategy that when you have a few plots together, right? Usually they will plan out the first phase, then the last phase. And the last phase is always the location where they put the sales gallery. That also explains why they have a lot of budget. Because the marketing cost for a building suddenly, or for 5 phases, right, all chucked into one building. Then you don't have to pay rental for an office, you don't have to pay. You can design the experience of going through a sales funnel. If you go into a shop lot, right, always is not as nice compared to individual building that's designed as a gallery.
And Sunway Giza is just right here to fulfill all your commercial needs, and these are the tracks.
Make Google Map your friend, oh my god. And the pace is so slow now. Yeah, I feel like even I cannot tahan to watch. I don't know how you all did it also. And this is the experience also when I know, okay, Tropicana connects to PJBU inside, then Kota Damansara. So the more I review, right, the more I felt that the Malaysia is very small. Suddenly, like when I look into Sunway Velocity again, TRX really. You start to look into things like when Google Maps is your friend, right? The same road, right? 700 per square feet, 2,005 per square feet. Same road.
It's really near and it's operating already, see?
Oh.
You see? Yeah. So that will be.
Wow, I think this is the Starbucks, right? Yeah. It was that hideous, look at it.
The future shopping mall that's coming up right soon. One of the not so good things I felt is that you will be having this block and this block sharing this facility, this swimming pool. So, I don't know.
You look at the shattered handrail. Yeah.
Oh my god, shattered.
Yeah.
So, but the tree seems rather matured. The landscape design is quite well done.
And this is when I also learned that because I just came out from a development company, so I only know how I design around my projects. So when I see other people's projects, that gave a very different perspective. And the more I see, the more I felt smaller. Oh, this is how you design different TODs. Then like how does it work? And that ultimate experience. So a very selfish thought was when you look into developer arms, one project manager at most can look maybe 5 projects, 6 projects, one go, right? Who else can visit 250 and document them all together? So when you want to say one project is good or bad, right? What is it based off? So that was the very selfish. So after I did the first episode, right? Because the first episode took 2 weeks to edit, so the second one felt scary. But I need to do this again. Yeah, so but eventually thank goodness I persevered through. If not, this wouldn't be a career. This was when like I borderline need to pay people money just to open keys for me to shoot. So think about it, right?
Unlike the Sky Lounge, so you can actually chill out right here, and you can have a barbecue. So yeah, all these are real trees, and again the view.
I was so captivated by the view. I keep shooting the same view for like 5 minutes, I think. And back then, I didn't have flow. I don't know what was entrance units, clubhouse or facilities. What should I say? And this was me still recovering from a trauma from an investment. So everything was like, oh, expensive, because I got no money.
You got foosball, you got just things to do with your friends.
I'm not sure how is the actual condition right now. And that is like when we do reviews. I think some like M Centura, we did one before launch, then now fully completed, then we can see before and after. Then a good documentation would be 5 years later. And the coolest thing is this was all done without all those planning. It was just do, then nothing about it. Oh, that's a smart move. Good job, Sean. Oh, Sean. Fat Sean.
While enjoying the view.
And I was speaking with a slang. I don't know why I was slang. It was pretty amazing. Oh, look at my face. Yeah, my hairstyle didn't change. Yeah. Hey, look at the cheek. I think this is a 15 kg difference from then to now. And that was a shirt that was a gift by a manager in my previous company. Yeah, and I still have it. So, but now torn already, so my wife forced me to throw. So the story was, I was shifted from site work to office work, but I didn't have money to even buy formal shirts. So he gave me all his old shirts. So I wore it lah. Wow, cool story.
So basically this project, right?
And I was still looking at the camera.
It's extremely connected where you have the...
Yes, my face was bigger than a speck. And this was like a white frame really. And the worst comment from this period was, I really like what you do, but I cannot see shit behind you. So that comment stick with me for very, very long. Yeah, really, like, you see the face, right? Like, it's half the frame, is it half the frame? And I didn't know, and I didn't care also lah, right?
In Chinese beliefs, we have 山水, right? 山 meaning the crowd.
Yeah, I was really into feng shui. Mountain river means population and accessibility. For example, buildings is at mountains, so it means population. When there's a lot of population, then a location will be very prosperous. Then you also need to be connected. So the water part, so not water, pipe water, but the last time people actually travel using river. So a lot of people take it literally. Oh, got water. Oh, got mountain. Good feng shui. Actually, it's beyond that.
And
how do I close?
Yeah, get back to you right there.
Oh my god! You know how I designed this logo? I use PowerPoint. Yeah, I designed real estate guy use PowerPoint. So I didn't know how to hide the A and the A from the real and the estate, right? I spacebar. Episode 1 of property review. Whew. So 3 on 3 came, I think 40 over, I think, if not mistaken. Let's discover and look back, right? When was the first drone? When was the first 3 on 3? And I guess this is a very good lesson for those who want to start the channel, right? Your first episode is going to suck. Only looking back, right, you will know that how far we came. And this was the birth of the video that brought all of us together here, right? And that allowed me to pursue my dream, living the best life I live right now. It was all because of a record button. So if you are watching this for years, thank you very much. If you're thinking about starting something your own, just do it. Yeah. Wow. I'm so glad I lose weight. I'm so glad that I took care of myself. The lifestyle back then, I was really working hard. So I was working for the real estate agency as the social media marketing. So I was selling properties left, right, center, generating leads. And I was so good at it, I was coaching people. So I was previously always doing branding for my company, so I was branding them until this happened. Suddenly I start branding myself. So real estate guy was the main name for the Facebook page. So I started with Facebook because that was the thing. But then YouTube it doesn't cross my mind. I uploaded 8 videos on Facebook already. Only I upload my first one in YouTube. But then in YouTube I realized that nobody's going to know me. Then I put iherng. Well, that took off way faster than the Facebook. So a lot of people will try to overthink branding, just to think about 4-5 days or 4-5 months, right, to come up with a perfect name. Actually, just start first lah. So you look at the pulse. Now you think about it, right? Very bad this one. Well, I guess from 0 to 70,000, everybody starts from 0. And I really hope that this can be a form of inspiration to those who really want to pursue. Also a sense of gratitude from all of you. Without you guys, really, this wouldn't happen. I'm doing what I really love doing. Like this, I was at the state where I was paying people to let me in and shoot. Now I have the other way, saying what I want to say, right? Giving value as much as I can. Totally in contrast. Wow.
You knew back then that you would do this?
Nope. Nowhere close. Nowhere close. Because it was so fun doing it. I was just really like shoot already, I upload and I didn't care. And move on to the next episode. Because in case I want to look back on properties that I want to buy. I was investing until my 4th or 5th, then I got into trouble. Then I still want to buy. In case I got money back, right, or kena toto or whatsoever, then I get money to come back, I know what I want to buy. That was the intention. I only look at projects that I wanted to buy. But 250 projects later, takkan I buy all ma. Maybe I can. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. See you guys on the next one, and thank you again for 70,000. Pass already, let's do a better one on 80,000 subs. So see you guys, ciao.